top people at this. So this is where you're going to see the real talent.
So they're just getting started now. They go out for 5 minutes, and they want to get... What do they want to get, Nick?
Oh, it's the full start.
It's a what?
The full start.
Oh dear. Do they lose? Do they get any punishment for that?
No, I think they got confused. I think he called the wrong numbers off, so people started wrongly.
Okay. What do they want to get from this, Nick? They want to get the fastest run.
There's 5 minutes.
Most laps.
Most
what
laps in
do?
5 minutes. So 5 minutes, and you go around as many times as possible, and you get one extra lap. So you'll get 5 minutes, and then the next lap. So you'll get.
What do you mean the next lap?
Well, you don't. 5 minutes. You don't get 11 3/4 laps. You then finish your 12th lap and get in 5 minutes and 6 seconds, for example.
Yes.
As they.
So you want to cross that extra lap before the 5 minute clock goes.
Yes, you do.
And have we started to establish if there's a magic number at the moment, what people want to hit? Well, we'll start to do that during today, won't we?
I'm
we'll
hoping
start to
so.
see
The magic number.
You need, for instance, 12 laps or 13
It doesn't
laps.
seem to be breaking at a convenient point this time, unfortunately.
What doesn't?
You know how sometimes just making 15 is the thing to do?
Yeah.
It's like a sort of fast 16 or a slow 16.
Everybody's within the 16.
Yes.
Yeah.
Might get quicker.
Jan Ruthinski is the fastest man on the track at the moment, but that's only
David
after
Abar's on camera with the multiple coloured car 3. He was a surprise win in the first round because we did think that Ruthinski would win it, but he was ahead of both Mike Gosvig and Jan. Gosvig was on for the win, so he had a crash with someone who was just meandering in the middle of the circuit. So Abar, after a not brilliant first lap, like Steve Landon now is going to second place from a long way back, so he's had a not brilliant first lap, but Ruthinski's really showing some pace. He dropped back 2 cars to the orangey car, and this is the person who was the pre-event favourite, and the most surprising thing was but he just didn't quite have it in the first run, so quite a big speed spread. These three, Gosvig, Abar and Ruthinski, were certainly the pace of the field in the first heat, but there's some others now catching up and going quite well. You've got Boltnick is quite close there, Martin Hoodie. Some of these guys are still learning these cars, some are quite experienced in learning the track, but Ruthinski in the car we're watching at the moment as he goes into the HPI hairpin. Now down the Montet main straight. Now Ruthinski's leading at the moment. He has the best time 21.4. The fastest person forward was Mike Gosvig actually. So Gosvig is the fastest. Trying to catch up. So there's so interesting, you can see that it's kind of gapping through the 3. Abar 1, 2 and 3 there. This is Ruthinski in third. He moved forward 1 car, into Gosvig now. He's suddenly found his mojo, perhaps his tyres have come in. He's behind Abar now, and having just lost a bit of time lapping that back marker. This is all very, very Formula 1. Actually, when the back marker got blue flags. But Gosvig, who's actually hanging all out there. But it's still Ruthinski. The overall lap time, Jan is a 7/10 of a second lead, so he's actually the man behind, is 7/10 ahead. But look at that, Gosvig's now got past Abar. That's going to give him a chance to really stretch his lead, or his leg, should I say. Picked up 3/10 that last lap from Ruthinski. This is Mike Gosvig, the Dane, who's really going for it at the moment on the speed. These are very tricky cars to drive. They are constantly balancing the grip between front and rear. You have to be very, very delicate, like any two-wheel drive machine, possibly with the exception of a stock 12th pan car, which has more grip than power. All the rest of these cars, like two-wheel drive off-road, and these cars are a constant throttle balance. You see, obviously a two-wheel drive modified pan car is the same thing as well. But driving hard. And Gosvig then, that time round, his lap time was a 22.4, and Ruthinski's a 22.5. So yes, Gosvig now has picked up the lead of this heat again. And Ruthinski, though, he's dropped back 1 car, and that's the Abar, who's in third overall, I think, and Ruthinski. But Ruthinski really needs to get past him. I think what happens, and he's going for it now, he's looking to get up the inside of Abar. There's not a massive speed difference. These cars are both going very quickly, but you saw he carried a lot more speed now. Abar should let him through, And he will... Oh, didn't quite let him through, but thought about it and did. So this now goes a clear run for Ratajkowski, but the fact is he's now with about a minute to go. He has to make up only 0.4 of a second. It's not as bad as it looks. So this is very, very close again. A battle of the clocks, because in qualifying, of course, they go off one by one and try and set their fast time in 5 minutes. Now, Gosby got held up, didn't get held up, but had to overtake someone, and that always holds you up. That was the 6 of Herbert Weber. To balance the cars coming round on the throttle. Now, usually A-Bar now is just trying to hang on to Ratajkowski. He's quite a bit away. Steve Lander now has picked up the official. He's kind of alternating around 4th place. Only a second behind an overall time to A-Bar. So Lander from 11 is moving forward nicely. They're on their last lap. Gosvig's finished. Ratajkowski's finished. And it does go to Gosvig. So Gosvig picks that one up in the end by nearly a second. So Gosvig is our winner. Ratajkowski is second. A-Bar is third. Lander is fourth. Boltnick is fifth. Hoodie is sixth. So let's tell you in a second how that affects the scoring. A couple of things. Urban Play Space. Urban Play Space, hi, could you look at the audio for the 30 pit walk video? I don't seem to be getting any sound. Urban Play Space, that's